Previously, on an episode of Wide Vision Metal Fab's Super Single Saga.
And this is why I don't like having duals in mud. As you can see, it's squishing through the hand holes. You see it's just packed in there between the tires, just completely packed in. And once the tire's packed full of mud like that, you don't have any traction because it's just mud spinning on mud. Yep. So I think it's going to keep being muddy like this. I need to just switch to singles. That definitely fills up the space. This tire right here is actually sitting on a little bit of a high spot here in the yard. So it's a little closer on this side than it is the other side. Wow, kind of hard to measure in there, but it looks like I have a little better than an inch clearance. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to trim the bed a little bit. That's okay. I don't mind trimming this bed at all. Well, I'm planning on trimming the bed of my truck here. Make a little more room for the tires. But we got a couple inches of snow in the night. It's up to 40 degrees now, the sun's out. And it's melting fast. As you can see, there ain't 2 inches of snow anymore. But we'll wait for that to melt. And then we'll come back to this. Cut myself a nice arc across there, hopefully. And maybe put some strap iron in there and make a little bit of a fender since these tires stick out past the bed a little bit. Since I'm waiting on the snow to melt, let's hop inside the garage here and see if I can figure out the CNC plasma table. I've only cut out a couple simple parts on it that are included in Mach 4 because the software for drawing the stuff I've had a major glitch with. And I'll just save that explanation for when I actually show the build of this plasma table later. But suffice it to say, I am very limited on what I can draw at the moment. So I decided just to write my own G-code, since this is a simple slice of a circle. And the first part went horribly. I had my travel speed set way too high. But a little bit of a learning curve here. I still don't know what the heck I'm doing. Can't wait until I get that software fixed and I can actually start drawing parts instead of writing my own G-code by hand. Life will be a lot easier. Well, it may not look great to you, but I'm very happy with that focus. I mean, it's really a pretty decent cut, all in all. I mean, that looks nice. I'm pretty happy with that, considering I wrote that G-code by hand. Woohoo! Alright, let's see if that's the right curve for my truck, though. Yeah, something like that. That'll be a pretty good little template. I think is what I'll do is weld a couple little strap irons on the bottom, whatever this side is. That way I can clamp it up there. I know it's flush with the bottom. looks way off to me. Well, I measured that thing a million times. Oh, I hope that's right. Looks like I cut it back too far. I already cut the other side off camera because I was wanting to figure out how to do this correctly. So I cut this side according to the other side, and that does not match. So is the bed on there crooked, or the heck is going on? Let me show you the other side. But this side looks good to me. So is my axle in there a little crooked, or is the bed crooked? I haven't noticed either one in anything I've done before, so I'm a little confused by this, but this looks good. This looks like I'm lined up right. Let's go back to the other side. Yeah, it's definitely, I definitely cut it too far back. It's like this side of the axle is a little too far forward. Dang it. I don't like that at all. I'm not sure what to do about that. Alright, I did some serious investigating trying to figure out why this side does not line up and the other side of my bed does. And this bed is definitely on crooked. I don't know if I can get it to show up on camera or not, but there's a little spacer in here. And I don't know, what is that, a 1/4 inch spacer in there? So the bed is a 1/4 inch inside the truck frame, that's what I'm trying to say, here. And if we look down the rail, it should be a 1/4 inch inside that rod, and it's way more than that. That's pushing an inch, actually, in there. So I'll go show you the other side here real quick, if I can get in there and show it to you. It's actually hitting this bolt that they used on this side. So the bed is like scooted this way. It's not right at all. I'm not going to do anything about it right now. I don't think most people will notice, but yeah, the bed is definitely on there crooked, without a doubt. Well, at this point of the video, yeah, I have to say, life has gotten away from me. It is literally almost to the day, a year later from when I cut the side of the bed out. And now I want to put on the flares. I'm going to call them Fender flares. The little 3-inch wide pieces of strap iron on the side. I was going to do this right away. Whew, I've been crazy in the last couple of years, that's for sure. I wish I could tell you everything that's gone on, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you anyway, right? Alright, so let's break out the old hydraulic ring roller here. And we'll get to rolling some pieces of metal. And people always ask me, every time I break out this ring roller, if I have a video on building it, and no, I do not. I built this ring roller long before I was making YouTube videos, so don't have any footage on it. Sorry. I keep thinking I would like to build another one. Yeah, but I got too many projects on my list right now. I need a wider one. I don't know. I've got lots of ideas going on in my head. So I would like to build another one someday, but, you know, time is kind of a precious commodity. Never have enough of it. So who knows? There might be a build on that someday. Probably shouldn't even mention it. The piece to make the actual curved part of the Fender flare here is only needs to be 24 inches long. But I'm going to allow myself 4 inches on each end for the flat spot that this thing does not roll. Just because the design of this roller, it doesn't roll a perfect circle, it always leaves flat ends. Ah, that was easy! Fast! And I think I can just bend those and go into the straight part of the bed. really don't know where to stand so you can get a good look at this. But unfortunately, I'm going to end this video here because we got a heck of a storm rolling in, and according to the forecast I just looked at, tomorrow's high is supposed to be 39 degrees, which will happen at midnight tonight. We have an 80% chance of rain, and the temperature will drop clear down to 20 as the day goes on. So I am not working on this tomorrow. And if it rains, then it's that cold, and looking at the forecast, looks like we're gonna have really cold temps for the next 4 or 5 days. I don't want to get this painted, so I'm just gonna upload this video as is. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And also, I don't know if you guys have seen this in the corner of the frames or not, but yeah, put the military tires on the front. I painted the wheels this time too. So, sweet. The only problem is I had to take off the part of the fender that bolted to the cab here because the tires would hit. It cleared just sitting there, but as soon as I turn, it hit them. Got plenty of room up front, but not back there. And I got plenty of travel here too. There's plenty. So, yeah, I couldn't believe those things actually fit up front. I didn't think it would. But now I gotta figure out how to fill all that in with something, get it right. Might be a little more difficult than I think. But anyway, that's another video. Well, YouTube, I am glad I didn't paint this last night because, yeah, the weather definitely rolled in last night. It was only a couple hours after I got done that the temperature just plummeted down to freezing and it started raining. I just checked online a little bit ago, and the Hill City, Kansas airport, which is just a few miles northwest of me, just reported 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts along with this freezing mist and fog and rain and everything else we're getting. So yeah, definitely would not be good conditions for paint to be curing in. But the tops of the trees are starting to ice over. Hopefully branches don't start coming down. That's all I'm worried about right now.